different kind of rum. And I had rum ever since.
Well, what's going on here, T?
We're pouring a little toast to
This day would have been
refurbished
our 49th
Scamper.
49th? Really? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Woke up June
A
20th.
tradition.
Tradition.
That is.
That one's a little light.
We're gonna fill that one up. 49th wedding anniversary.
Have I got enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one. I need 2.
You did.
All right, the story of Scamper. Scamper became a lightning on June 28th, 1949. So it will be 70 years old tomorrow.
Wow.
And the reason it's June 28th, that is the day that it was officially measured to make sure it met the lightning specs.
Yes.
And I have the original measurement certificate.
Oh
And
my
it's dated
gosh.
June 28th, 1949.
Just like his little baby footprint. The first.
A year before I was born.
The boat was purchased soon after in July by a couple in New Jersey named Betty Jane Jammer and her twin brother, whose name escapes me right now. He has died, but Betty Jane Jammer is actually still alive, and the name of the boat was Twin Jammer.
Oh, clever.
They only had it for like a year, and then it was sold to Richard Linton, also in Egg Harbor, New Jersey area. He only had it for about a year, and then Stanley Hartshorn bought it.
Yay!
And
From him?
transported it in that 70-year-old trailer
Same wheels too, right?
with Uncle Tuck.
Oh my gosh.
According to Aunt Sandy, Uncle Tuck came along and came up to where you see it here at Henderson Harbor Yacht Club. And it was one of the original Lightning Fleet 225 boats, Lightnings, with May Robinson and all the history of the Lightnings. And for its time, it was one of the newer Lightnings, 4252, 1949. The boat was developed by John Barnes and others, who's also from this area.
Skipper?
Skipper's sons manufactured Lightnings at Skinny Atlas Boat Works. In 1938 they started. So this was a 10-year-old, 11-year-old boat at the time. So it was relatively new. A lot of the older boats it was sailing against were like 149 and mid-30s or late 30s boats. So, we know all the people, all the Hartshorns that sailed on that boat over the years.
Now, when you have the flag, you have that picture of your mom and Aunt Sandy. I thought that was 1948. It wasn't then on this Lightning.
No, the boat was purchased by Stan et al. In 53.
Okay.
And then Granny sold it.
See, that's when I got
Where is it?
married.
69?
69.
She sold it.
She sold it. And it's funny, I don't think anybody knew where it went. But the odd thing is, all it did was go next door with the Avrils.
Really? Oh, that's right.
Helen Barnes Jewell bought it.
Yes.
Helen Barnes Jewell is John Barnes' sister.
Yes. Okay.
And then they sold it to a guy named Thomas Romeo in Syracuse. And he painted it green. He did a lot of work. He replaced the deck, at least the canvas on the deck. They made a lot of changes. So he loved the boat. I've talked to him. And he named the boat Zombie, although it was never on the transit.
Thank goodness.
Thank heaven.
And he had it for about 10 years. He was so in love with the boat that his email address to this day is TR4252.
Wow.
Thomas Romeo 4252.
That's great. That's a great handle.
Yep, he loved the boat. He sold it to a guy named Michael Johnson from the Barneveld area. And Michael Johnson, I haven't talked to, and I'm not sure I care to.
Oh, he's a horrible
He's the
number
one who
8.
tarred the bottom and used iron screws to do all his repairs.
And just
which
screwed up your last year.
I could
royally.
not get those screws out.
You probably don't want to talk to me.
You're right. And he only had it for a couple of years. He just raced it, put it together with duct tape and baling wire and iron screws, just to race. And then he sold it to a woman named Mary Ellen Blakely. Mary Ellen sailed it in Piseco Lake in the Adirondacks.
Wow.
And she loved the boat, and she was trying to restore it, and she scraped all the tar off the bottom, and then just realized she didn't have the wherewithal to finish it. And then a guy named J.M.O. Jones, who does restore lightnings, he organizes lightning fleets on Delta Lake.
So Jack Jones found it,
He
right?
found it.
Online?
I thought you had found it or something. You said no. You know this was.
Well, Jack called me and he said, I think that's your grandfather's boat. I think that's Scamper.
Wow.
And I said, what's the number? I said, 4252. I said, that's
Where
it.
is
Wow.
Oh.
Jack,
Yeah.
just down the road.
he's going to
Why
come
is
back
he
and
here?
we're going to launch it.
Oh, okay.
He
I gotta
probably
get
had some
a
other
hat on.
things to do.
I'll be right back.
So then I spent the winter of 2017 restoring it. No, when did I pick it up? The winter of 2018 and the winter, 2017 and 2018 I restored it in my garage in Ballston Spa. And hopefully we'll launch it in a couple minutes and it will float and sail. Red big a toast to Scamper, returning to Henderson Harbor after 45 years.
The Scamper.
Here, here.
4250.
Here.
And tea.
And tea.
Cheers. I sailed with him at the 80s. Is it bow down enough? All right. I'd say that's a pretty good bridle.
Careful.
Who's got the champagne?
You missed that part.
We're waiting for Sandy.
Yeah, we're open for now. Is there any water?
Don't see any yet.
Good.
Not a whole lot.
You want to push it away?
Who brought the coffee can to do the bailing?
That's not very nice.
That's what we should. Oh my God.
For old time's sake. Oh, hey, yeah, listen.
Bailing by now, baby.
Still floating.
Get some pictures of tea out there.
Fighting with the sail.
We got about 1 million hours of labor in that.
Water.
What?
Hey!
It floats.